Hi, my name is Bobo, and I wanted to introduce this channel that I have made. I have a condition called dissociative identity disorder, and previously known as multiple personality disorder, and I wanted to make a channel on YouTube to document our lives and hopefully inform people of the condition and spread awareness, break the stigma, and show that there are normal people out there living with conditions like these. I'm just going to use my phone here, it's my phone with my squishy on it, and just give you a little technical rundown of what dissociative identity disorder is. Dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorder, is a condition wherein a person's identity is fragmented into two or more distinct personality states. People with this rare condition are often victims of severe abuse. Disturbance is not due to direct psychological effects of a substance or a general medical condition. DID was called multiple personality disorder until 1994, when the name was changed to reflect a better understanding of the condition. The following criteria must be met in order for someone to be diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. The individual experiences two or more distinct personality states. The disruption of identity involves a change in sense of self, sense of agency, changes in behavior, consciousness, memory, perception, cognition, and motor function. Frequent gaps in memories are found in personal history, including people, places, events, both distant and recent past. These recurrent gaps are not consistent with ordinary forgetting. These symptoms cause clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or other important areas of functioning. Basically, DID is when a person's mind experiences extreme trauma and cannot cope with it, so it splits off into two. They can split off into many others after, but primarily caused by extreme trauma in the childhood before the ages of 9 to 11 is the rough period to be able to experience this. I was very recently diagnosed with dissociative tendencies with alternate personalities due to trauma, was what they diagnosed me with officially. So lots of people who have done have created a channel have done sort of meet the alters, but as it's quite difficult for people to do sometimes, I've decided that I would just do a very quick introduction video to all of my alters and then just allow you to meet them all throughout the process of this channel. I know that the next video that's going to go up is a vlog from Darcy, because she filmed that a while ago, but I haven't made the introduction video yet, so I thought I would do it so that she can post her video. So, basic introductions. Hi, my name is Bobo, or Becky. I am the host. That means that I am the one that's predominantly in charge of the body. Most people know me as me. I am the one diagnosed with the condition. The host just basically means that I am the owner of the body, I suppose. That's a really bad term, but I'm the one that's in charge most of the time and deal out the time to the others. Okay. So I have 11 alters, including myself. Each of these were formed by trauma or by a significant event, which I won't go into detail to, but and they all have names and ages and stuff. Okay, so there is lots of us. There is Becky, Rebecca, Darcy, Harley, Layla, Texas, Tracy, C. Browning, Toast, Kyle, and Ghost. That's a lot to take in, but I thought I would show you our inner world first. It kind of makes it a little bit easier to follow. Inner world is the space that is formed inside your mind to house all of the alters. Lots of people can have planets, worlds, towns, houses. They can be a room. They can be a castle. I know someone who has different islands for different altars. I know someone who has the literal world that we live in, but inside their mind, so they can travel across to different countries and visit different people from different countries. Some people have what we call NPCs, like non-playable characters. So people only on the inside, and they just live, and like can be family members or friends or whatever on the inside, and you could just have nothing. They vary from person to person, and they're really interesting actually. So I thought I'd just give you a super quick rundown of my inner world, and I'm one of the people that has a very small inner world. Sadly, I don't have cool worlds or planets or anything like that. My inner world is a room, and it is a perfect octagon shape. The floor is like in Sims, I suppose, and it has these very tall mirrors where if you walk up to them, you can see yourself in them with my reflection. Hi. But then, if another altar wants to come and see you, they come up to the thing and you can see them. It's like a window, also like a mirror. If there's no one behind it, then it's a mirror, but if there's someone behind it, then it's a window. It's one of those super reflective ones. And if someone is what we call co-conscious, where they can see and experience what the host is seeing or whoever is out is seeing, they will sit inside my octagon room. If they don't want anything to do with it, they go inside their own mirror and inside their own room. And for them to take over and front and be out, then they have to go through my door, my mirror, and then that will allow them to come out into the world and say hi. So here is a basic drawing of my inner world. Okay, so this is the shape of our floor. And everyone has a room, and as you can see there are lots of people who share rooms. I'm just going to get my face in here as well. So this one here is my room. This is what we call the fronting. This is the real world basically. And if someone comes through my mirror, then they're fronting, they're out. Obviously, if more than one person comes through, then it's what we call co-hosting, co-fronting, not co-hosting, co-fronting. And then there's two personalities out at the same time. Very confusing, don't do it. You just start to believe weird things. So my neighbours, my world, I have Ghost and I have Rebecca. Rebecca is our original host. She is the original of the body. So when our body was born, she was Rebecca, and she lived and breathed and did all the things she liked. And then when we went through our severe trauma, she created me. And then when the trauma continued and I continued to come out more often, she decided that she didn't want to come out anymore because the trauma would make her go back in. So she's been inside, she's kind of locked away. She's been there for a long time. So that's why I am now the host. It would have been Rebecca, but now it's me. Then we have Ghost. Rebecca is young. I don't know how old. So we have Ghost. Ghost is 13. She's a newt. She's very lovely. She's kind of in charge a little bit. She likes to think she is, at least. She found she's got this book for us, and she started to communicate with us. You can see there in the front here that she's communicated with us. She likes to make sure that everyone's okay. Despite only being young, she's very controlling, but in a good way, I suppose. And then we have the trio, which live up here, and this is C. Browning, Toast, and Kyle. C. Browning is 30s, I think, but she is one of our non-human alters. Non-human alters are basically what they say. They are just human alters that are non-human, because she's some form of omnipotent god or something. She's very freaky. All she has is a head, and she has sort of a neck and shoulders, and then it just kind of fades to nothing, kind of like No Face from Spirited Away. She just spouts wisdom at you, and it's very calm, lovely voice. Just, hello. Don't to be an idiot. Or whatever. And then we have Toast, who has a ridiculous name, who is 12. He's a young teenage boy. That should explain a lot. And his favourite thing is swearing. He likes to swear a lot. His favourite thing is shut the F up. He says that to everybody all the time for no reason, because he can. And then we have Kyle, who is he's very lovely. He's very quiet, very shy, very timid. He is, although, about 6'3", very muscly, very kind of like buff, and could easily fight you but really wouldn't. And he's really lovely. He's Irish. That's one thing I like. He's very Irish, very calm, soothing, very pleasant. And he's very good friends with Darcy. They kind of look after each other a lot. He's nice. I like him. And then we have Tracy, who is the second most common friender of our system. At the moment, she is 19 and she is Australian and she loves to party. Every time I go out with my friends, she will often come out and say hi. She loves making friends, she loves to dance, she loves to drink, she's very flirty, she's very forward. And then we have Texas, who is the one of the oldest alters as well. She was formed around the same time as me. She is 26 and she is another non-human alter. She is actually a vampire, so in her vampire years she is 112, I believe. Maths. She was born in 1905. And she is American. She was originally Welsh, but she's now American. Things like this, they change. For some reason, they can just do that. And she's very stoic. She's very calm, content, angry. I know those don't mix, but she's like passive-aggressively angry. She's very negative, very pessimistic. She doesn't like very much. In fact, she doesn't like anything. And she is my polar opposite neighbour. And she's okay. And then we have Layla. Layla is another one of our littles. Littles are, in my case, I like to say under like 15, maybe. Like if they're younger than 16, I think they're littles. Like I would say Toast and Ghost are littles as well, but lots of people in the community say under 12. Littles can be classed as children, anything children basically. Layla is one of our littles. She is 6. She loves colouring and bunnies and Easter and everything that is cute and fluffy and adorable, and yeah, she's a 6-year-old. That's basically it. She's very lovely. I'm sure you'll meet her at some point. I did try and make a Q&A kind of style video, and I only managed to get footage of Tracy and Layla, so I will maybe edit those up a little bit and you can see those just to meet them a little bit. Might be a good intro to those two. But Layla's very sweet. We then have Harley, who is our latest addition, and she is, yes, a fictive of Harley Quinn. She is very sweet. She's kind of nice. She is very confused and very dazed. But yes, that's the thing. Harley Quinn. My hair doesn't help. And then we have Darcy. Finally, Darcy is 16. She's very sweet. She's American as well. She really wants to do vlogs and filming and just talking about her life. She's quite shy, but she likes to talk. And she's very good friends with Kyle, so they quite often just sit in the room and talk to each other. Well, Darcy talks, Kyle listens, kind of thing. But she is very, very sweet. I'm not entirely sure, not too much about her. but she is lovely. She's the second most recent, so it's trying to kind of get used to them. So that's our inner world, and those are all of our alters. And I'm sure that you'll meet them all at some point during the course of this channel. I hope this video wasn't too blurry, muddled, all over the place. It is just kind of hopefully supposed to be a little bit of an intro into our alters and into all of us, and hopefully this will be okay. I'm hoping to post some more things in the near future. Darcy's video will be incoming. I think I am going to edit Tracy and Layla's Q&A videos just to add another little meet the alters introduction, and if any of the other alters want to film one, then they can. But I hope that you enjoyed this video and it wasn't too crazy, and I'm sure I will see you soon.